All right, so now I'm at the next location a little down the road, and there once was a bridge here, no longer here, but this was the bridge that could take you from Alton to Alton Bay. The trestle was built in 1851, and it allowed trains to bring freight from Alton to Alton Bay on Lake Winnipesaukee. So what it would do is they would stop at Alton Bay, and then people would go on a steamboat from there and go to other parts of the lake. Obviously the bridge is no longer here, but even though it's not here, it's still on the National Register of Historic Places because of its importance. It was quoted at one time as being the bridge that basically built Alton Bay. So I'm gonna try to walk along here to see if I can find anything. I mean, usually you just find railroad ties and things like that, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I've been over there before. It just kind of ends, but it was this end that I'm standing on. That's right behind me. I was having a hard time picturing exactly how that would run into Alton. It's a short distance, but I think I got the gist of it now. You see this granite all along here. I think that's granite. So that went into here. Yep, just ends right there. Imagine there were some other pieces that maybe fell. I can kind of see where the tracks are running right here now. Everything's grown in. You know, the landscape changes. You get businesses, homes, and everything grows in, so it's kind of hard to picture sometimes. The other side is very obvious. But this one, well, that's pretty obvious. We do have a railroad tie. So it ran right through here. I thought it ran on the upper level here, but I don't think it did. I don't know. If I see anything, I'll stop and show you. All right, I just saw some stone structures and just a hunk of metal wrapped around a tree there. I don't know if there's homes up there. There could have been stuff that was just thrown down here. I don't know if it had anything to do with the train. This is it's actually very steep and slippery. You can kind of see here. I'll help myself. There, you can see here. And there was this right here, which I guess I could have tumbled down here, but that's definitely somebody built that. You can see the concrete. Not really sure what that would be. And you do see, you know, some old buckets and things like that. Kind of cool. Again, some of that might have been dumped down here. There's some old pails there, things like that. But I'll follow along for a little ways here. Wow, 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 guys. Look at this. Was this an old telegraph pole? It's nowhere near as big as a regular telephone pole as far as the width of it. And look at the pegs in the top. Okay, this is one of the coolest things I've found since I've been following these train lines. I'm gonna give you a really good close look. And someone in the comments can tell me, but that looks to me like that's what that would have been. And I've seen telegraph poles before that were just kind of broken and they were smaller. But I've never seen one this detailed. And this one was actually cut down from this post right here. So I don't know, was that just electricity at one time? Or was it for communication? Whatever it is, man, that's a cool find. And look, there's another one. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. And the old pegs. That one's obviously rotting away. You can see where it was cut. See, this is elevated, but the tracks ran down in this little valley here. Very, very cool. I can't believe I'm finding these. I don't see any posted signs, so I guess I can be out here. You can definitely see where those rocks were piled up. This was built up. Let me get it. You can see where it was cut down. Who knows how many years ago. But yeah, that's two telegraph poles in one trip. All right, I guess I'm gonna wrap up this part of the trip. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna make these in separate videos or not. I might do that, but cool. I got one more stop to make. All right, so this is the end of the line on this trip. You can see the information here. Location became Transportation Center, August 30th, 1851. So, long time. So what the trains would do, they would come here, and from the train would take a steamboat, or they would take a horse and buggy to the other side of the lake. You can see the old train station right here. Sorry about the traffic. It's getting crazy now because it's Memorial Day weekend. You can see the old signals up top. And you just have to picture at one time these were all train tracks, which is hard to imagine, but they were. But if you look at pictures, old pictures from about, I think it's like after 1931 or after 1932, the tracks were already gone. So this was made into a road very early on. I'll take a look at this is just like an information center now. Just take a quick look at the old train station. I guess that's what controlled that signal up there. You can see. Where it would come down here. Go inside the building. Again, I love the colors. I love the woodwork, especially these windows. Big old door. Very nice. A lot of rot now. Wood and the metal. Yep, this was it. Now there was a series of buildings down here. Some were moved. When you look at old pictures, it's much longer. There's a lot more down here. So, but you can really see how that siding, the walls kind of curve out. That's really, really cool. I've never seen that. Just gonna show how old it is. There's that pier. People would fish off that pier now and stuff. I believe I guess the MS Mount Washington dock's right there too. Picks people up. They do a couple different runs. They go to different places. Just love these windows. Look at the chain. Yep, so that'll be the end of the line for me today, because this would have been the end of the line. This would have been, again, where people would get off here and take a steamboat to Lakeport or wherever. Lakeport, Laconia, other locations around the lake. All right, well, that'll do it. Got to see the old train station here. Well, we got to see a few of them actually. So, very nice. All right, that's gonna do it for this series of videos. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna bunch them up into one, but You know, just put them in order the way I recorded them. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any information, just let me know, especially about those poles. I doubt they were for electricity because of the time and the location. The homes there that are way up on that hill are more modern, so I don't see why there would have been poles running through there, but I think they're telegraph poles personally, but correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, I appreciate all your input, and appreciate you guys all watching my channel. Take care.